Wait, loading. Okay.
I just want to say hello, young girls in South Africa, Newcastle. You know me already. My name is Betty Makoni. I just thought I could just sit by my little garden here, and you can see apples coming out. And there's a special day for you today coming, and I want to just speak to you. I know I was supposed to be with you today so that I'm also speak to you directly, but unfortunately my schedule was changed. But all the same, technology is good. It brings us all together. First, what I want to say is that I came through a long journey, starting off as a girl vendor, living in the high density suburb of Chitungwiza in Zimbabwe. It was so difficult to live in a neighborhood where there was domestic violence. And I think most of you also are experiencing situations where you live in situations where parents, where families are always in conflict, where there is a lot of fighting. And also, it was very difficult to attain education. As you know, I come from a background where I suffered sexual abuse at age 7. But everything worked so well in that I then came to realize my potential as a young girl. And after my mother died in 1981, there was something in me that kept telling me that I'm good at something and I should keep going. I had a vision to actually one day be an academic, uh, be someone like a lawyer, someone like a magistrate, and someone who was just with a title, because when I grew up, people used to look down upon me. And when I take a learn back to everything that happened to me, one would have thought I would have died or something like that. But no, I didn't. I held on. I kept on going. So today, I'm coming with a special message as somebody who lived in Africa, as somebody whose heart is in Africa, as somebody who cares about the welfare of young girls, to say, be empowered, be leaders, be what you want to do. But you may ask me, Miss Makoni, how do we do all these things? I say, only if we simplify life, only if we take one step at a time. Now, I'm going to be sharing you some principles of how you can achieve. First of all, have that self-confidence that whatever you do, you think, and you want to achieve, you can achieve. There are many people who don't have self-confidence. They don't trust themselves. They don't talk to themselves. They don't sit down to reflect by themselves. All they do is just to let other people come on their bodies, abuse them. Don't allow anybody in what I call your 1 meter space, because you need that space to think, to strategize, to reflect, to meditate, and to be what you want to be. Then another second thing I want to talk about is that when you want to achieve, set a goal. A goal, we all know it, especially for those who play netball, even those who play soccer. You have got everybody playing on the ground, but at the end of it, you are looking for a score. You want to score, you want to reach to the end to say, yes, I am a winner. But how do you get to be a winner? To be a winner, you have to play the game. You have to know who is your defender. You have to know the striker. You also have to know who is going to score. And normally the one who is going to score is going to be you. So the way your life is set up is very important in making you score. A goal. What is a goal? It is the ultimate result of what you want to achieve. And then, young girls, you may wonder, what then does it take for somebody to really have a goal? Write it down. As a little girl, we had no mother, we had no father to support me. I had to sit down on a daily basis with my little diary And I always wrote it down that I want to be somebody people will call by a title. I want to rise above the situation. And I actually did that. So set a goal, keep writing it down. Even if you come up and down, there are many times when I was expelled from school for not paying school fees. 7 times I was expelled from St. Dominic's in Zimbabwe. But I kept bouncing back at the school to say, I have the brains but no money. So I want to tell girls out there that with your brains, you can do a lot of things. So set your goal. Then another thing is start working towards, I call your empowerment handbag. And in this little garden, I just brought in mine. I know most of you are going to laugh. It's not an old bag. It's actually a very rich bag. In this bag, I always say to girls, you work towards something that will keep your life going. For instance, definitely, you need your car keys. You need your car house. You need to work from today knowing that you own something. So here I'm looking for my bank card. Yes, it's here. It's always here. I call this my bank card. My bank card is economic independence, what I worked for. So I want to tell every young girl out there that in your empowerment handbag, you start working for it when you are this age. Start dreaming to say, nobody will look after me, I'll look after myself. And once you've got your empowerment handbag, you've got the freedom to do whatever you want. So that's number 3 about what you can do. Then the fourth thing is that out of any chaotic situation you encounter as you are trying to get your achievements, know that you can work it out in a positive way, such an extent that greater things will emerge. A lot of girls have been in situations that are so difficult, and you wonder, will she go anywhere? Will she achieve anything? Some fell pregnant. As I was growing up, I saw them being married off, but I also saw them bouncing back in communities to be doctors, to be lawyers, and to be whatever they want to do. Yes, we are struck by disasters as we grow up. It's sometimes chaotic, but every chaotic situation have something great to work towards. You can always turn around your life. For those raped already, know that you can heal and move forward. For those impregnated, know that you can get somebody to help you with the baby so that you continue with your education. So from every chaotic situation, when you are working towards achievements, know that great things can emerge. Then another thing that I want you to know is that if you want to achieve, stay positive and even more positive. This is my life story. If you go through these 600 pages of my book, Never Again, you will find there are situations that were so terrible and impossible. I would think again and again, will I see tomorrow? Will I be anyone? Will anybody like me? But you know what? I kept a very positive mind, and look where I am. And I just want to read something that really kept me positive from my book. I was ecstatic when I received a notice of my interview with St. Dominic's Girls' School in 1984. I was about to finish primary school and had been waiting 3 months to hear whether they would consider me or not. I was celebrating because this was my first application and it was to the school I most wanted to attend. I knew I could go to many schools should I fail this entrance test, but for me, St. Dominic stood out above the rest. The teachers were white nuns from Germany, and brilliant, beautiful girls from the lower middle class attended the school. Their blue uniforms laced with cream collars tantalized me. I kept on seeing a school. Even though I knew I was not going to have school fees, my positive mind kept me going, kept me pushing, kept me pleading with people. Even if I was not wanted at the school, because I didn't pay school fees. I kept telling myself, I'm an achiever. Someone one day will hear me. And guess what happened to me? I was offered a place to work at the school, and I brought up some of the best results that allowed me even to go to my advanced level and also to the university where I attained a university degree. My life has not been good at all. My life has been with ups and downs. But who says life is all smooth? No, it's not supposed to be. Take, for example, I was tainted by newspapers. I was called a thief, a fraudster. I was called all sorts of things. But what did I do? I kept on writing my story. I kept on going to people who believe in me. I kept on standing to say it should not happen to any girl again, nor to any woman again. So I kept going. There is no time in my life when I said, oh, I will leave it, I will give it up. I kept on focusing on working for young girls. So I'm trying to say to you, yes, challenges will come, obstacles will come, stumbling blocks are there. We know it's a thorny road, but we can always turn it around for the best that we want to get. So today, as I come to celebrate this special day with all of you girls, I want you to know you are talking to a woman who was a zero and now is a hero. I managed to get 33 global awards, even with high profile people like President Nelson Mandela, the Dalai Lama, Nicole Kidman, and many others. But what message do I have, especially to a girl who is giving up? I'm trying to say, rise, stand, speak, advocate for yourself and also for others. And what am I saying to you all girls? In order for each one of you to achieve, you need the support of each other. So in whatever you do, make sure you support each other. If a girl gets raped, don't laugh, don't jeer her, hold her hand, take her to specialists who know how to counsel, who know how to give advice. Talk to the school head, talk to Hasina and Shamina, who are doing Leave No Girl Behind. They will be there to help you. What is my message to Hasina and Shamina, who are doing this amazing work? I say keep it up. Last year I was there with the girls. I was so impressed to see their determination, how they organized. I will come again to Newcastle to make sure that I continue to speak to young girls. They occupy the center of what I am and what I do. I want to see them prosper. I want to see them getting the most high profile positions in the world, politically, economically, and socially. As you can see, in our continent, we have got only males leading. It's not fair. We want even more women to come on board and also lead. And what is my message to young boys? Boys of quality and equality, support girls always. Keep your support to young girls. Don't rape them. Treat them like you would treat your mother or your sister or your brother. And what am I saying to parents? To all parents, I want to say, keep encouraging young girls. Society disadvantaged them. Keep telling them something positive. Don't do anything to encourage them to leave school and to go get married. And what am I saying to the school? The school remains the place where girls attain education. We support the school, especially St. Dominic's in Newcastle. We have taken our campaign in a positive way. To everybody who is enjoying today, I say keep up the good work. I say congratulations for launching your day. I say keep it up. Well, that's all I had to say today, and have a good day, and bye-bye.